So, hello Chitra. It's been wonderful meeting you here in this Anand Anand
Ananda Ashram.
Anand Ashram, and it's been a wonderful 2 days, and I have been so impressed by all that you do that I thought, why don't I tell my friends about you? So, tell me whatever you like to tell me about yourself.
So, thank you, Shakun. It was, when we meet people who are full of energy, full of joy, full of enthusiasm, experimenting with life, and from our age group, for me that is like nothing can be more beautiful than that. So I always believe that we are growing if as we grow older, we are happier, we are more content, we are more independent, we are free, because then we free our children.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, what is happening in the world today, as people grow older, they become cynical, they become more victimized, they are like, their children are worried about them, so the children also cannot grow fully. So my joy lies in helping everybody become free as I feel. And I see you, and you are, same. In fact, you are much older than me. So it is my future that I see in you. That even after 14 years, when I'll be your age, and I'll be so full of enthusiasm as you are, and ready to experiment with, everything, adventurous spirit. So more and more, that is what is freedom. For me, that is mukti, liberation, whatever you call it.
Absolutely. Actually, it's just being happy.
Being happy.
I prefer to think of it as just enjoying every moment of your life. And I think that's the only way you can enjoy it, I think, is if you focus on gratitude.
Absolutely.
You can always focus on things that have gone wrong in your life. But if one focuses on all the great things that have gone right in your life, then you are a happier person. Your children are happier because they see you happy. And basically, everyone is happy then. Yeah. Isn't that what we are talking about, happiness?
Absolutely.
But I believe you conduct workshops.
I do.
So tell me a little about your workshops.
So the workshops, just happened.
Okay.
Like I see everything, life prepared me perhaps for that. I was studying economics when by a fluke, and though there are no flukes, today I understand
there are no coincidences in life.
There are no coincidences. So I went and joined the army as a nursing cadet at the age of 17. And it was like, fish to water.
Okay.
I so enjoyed studying human design, anatomy, physiology, pathology. And then I got married to a soldier and I left my job. But then I studied homeopathy.
Okay.
And gradually all kind of, new age therapies, beginning from Reiki, past life regression, family constellation, inner child work, rebirthing, you name it.
Okay.
It just kind of kept enticing me. And
so do you do this online or do you do them on?
So some of these tool-based workshops, modality-based workshop, technique-based workshops, these I do in person.
Okay.
But when WhatsApp came,
okay,
and we were like traveling the world. My husband had retired from the army, and I realized that this is a wonderful tool in which I can do certain kind of introspective workshops.
Okay.
So my WhatsApp, and like they became, I started only in 2017 these WhatsApp classes. But then these became on WhatsApp, like
really?
A group,
that
using a WhatsApp group. So I have
okay.
a particular group, say, on a subject. So right now I'm working with conscious sexuality, conscious death, conscious parenting. So I create one group, like, normally you create your family groups.
Okay, so
but these are focused. groups.
On a certain
on
topic.
a certain topic, and I keep them 21-day groups.
That is so novel. I've never heard of
Yes,
doing some.
because-
And it's quite simple
So
and
people
easy.
pay to be part of that group.
Naturally, of
so
course.
for 21 days, I charge as little as I go by the year. So 2022, I charge.
Okay.
And I go by that number thing. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
attuned with that year. So, and every day in the morning, then I put a kind of introspective question. And since there are 21 days, so they kind of keep progressing through the
Okay.
group that has come together, what their sharings are, and everybody shares. I share as well.
Yeah.
So I'm also a participant in my own classes. I'm not just a facilitator. I'm also a
But
participant.
is this all written messages or
So
are
all
they also
written.
all
So as a
written?
writer, for me, and writing also just happened to me when I became an author with Penguin, Hay House. But when I look at, the writing used to pour out of me. And I realized that writing is a tool. It's a therapeutic tool by itself.
Absolutely.
So
Yes, I agree.
people say, no, I will send voice message. I say, no, nothing doing. We all have to write. And so many of my friends say my writing skills have improved. That is besides the point. But that, when you bring it out
It
in the
can-
writing, it's, so I keep creating new kind of topics and classes. And so, it goes well.
Great. There is so much I would like to ask you, but I know that people's attention is,
Yes.
not more than,
That's fine,
7-8 minutes, but maybe we can have another interview.
Absolutely.
But I think this is a great idea. And would you like to share your email or your
So the best is to get in touch with me through Facebook.
All right, through Facebook.
Chitra Jha,
Chitra Jha, JHA.
JHA.
So then, how would they do that? I mean, would you just make them your friend?
So I'll
If
make
they-
them my friend. I
You-
make,
oh, you,
most people my friend.
you
Yes.
do not, you're not fussy
No,
about that.
no,
Okay,
no.
great. So then that is perfect. So CHITRAJHA. I promise you girls that she's an interesting lady. She's going to, do great things for you. So if there's anything that you are kind of bothered about, worried about, this thing, just maybe you could message her. Maybe you're probably on Messenger then.
Yes,
once you become a
absolutely,
friend
absolutely.
once you become a
Yes,
friend
even
on
if you're not
Facebook.
friend, I also see
On
Messenger.
on your WhatsApp, you can also on
no,
WhatsApp.
also Messenger messages. I also see those who are not my friends.
Absolutely.
And people can just follow even
Oh,
if you don't.
fair
make
enough.
Up,
So
because mine
she's
is a public account.
Great. So then in that case, I think girls, I strongly suggest, and then that's it. Maybe Chitra, we can speak again another time.
Thank you.
And you can tell me some more about yourself. But for the time being, this is an introduction to maybe introduce you to my friends on Facebook. And let's see how it goes.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
Okay, Chitra. Great having met you here. And I hope we continue to meet in
Yes,
future.
Thank you.